morning, welcome to It's All Black and White TV, and yes, this is your daily podcast of NUFC latest news. If you do like what you see, please do smash that like. It really does help keep the channel towards the top of the search and means people can find it more easily. Also, if you're brand new at the channel, come and hit the subscribe, free to do so, helps the channel grow, and the bell notification tells you when I'm live, have a pre-record or any upcoming shows. Currently 2 subscribers away now from 900, so if you haven't yet subscribed, then please do and come and join this great community. Also, if you want to become a member, 99p a month, just click the join button. And if you want to make a donation, you can hit the $ in the chat as well. Right, let's get into some news first of all. But the first thing I want to talk about is, I'm going to not talk Newcastle related at the moment. I'm going to go to the FIFA Women's World Cup. Now then, in the FIFA Women's World Cup, we have seen a first. And I think this could be the first to opening the door up to being expanded even more. So what I'm talking about is yesterday we saw the referee. She went to the monitor when she had to go for a penalty decision, and as she come away from the monitor, she says, "I've given my decision. It is a penalty," and the crowd could hear what she gave out. This morning, we saw in the game with Nigeria and Canada. She gave the Nigerian player a yellow card. VAR had a check at something, sent her to the monitor about a red card. And yes, it was definitely a red card challenge. As she come away from the monitor, she says, "Look, I've made my decision. It's a red card for Nigeria." I mean, look, that is absolutely brilliant. I think, this is something obviously FIFA are trialling. I could see this being spread out, and I could see this in the men's game. And you know what? If this is in the Premier League, I wouldn't be against it. I think it's absolutely brilliant, because when you're in the crowd and they've got the monitor and then they come away from the monitor, you're still waiting for them to do the sign and then whatever they're going to give. Now, I think as soon as they've left that monitor and they start seeing that decision, I think that's brilliant. And I can see FIFA rolling this out completely now. And if they do, absolutely brilliant. Please do, because I think that would be brilliant. And I think this is a step forward now, because it's going to make it more towards the part where we can hear a full conversation eventually. So these little steps are brilliant from FIFA, by the way, and I think that could actually be brilliant. So don't know what your thoughts are on that. Get your comments in. Would you like to see that in the Premier League, where the referee, after being the monitor, comes and tells his decision of what he's actually doing? Please do let me know in the comments. I think it'll be a great idea. So well done to FIFA. Bring that into this tournament as a trial. Some people might say yes, it works. Some people might say it doesn't work, but I think it does work, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. So again, we'll see what happens. Right, players-wise. Now then, Timo Werner. Twitter just exploded last night. That this guy is on his way to Newcastle in a £30 million deal from Southampton on a 5-year deal with the option of a further year. Now, some reports have said the fee hasn't quite been agreed with Southampton. Other reports are saying, yes, it's all done and dusted. Now then, when this deal broke a few weeks ago, the rumours were we were going to pay 25 million, well, 15 million, but it was a 25 million pound deal in total. So 15 million plus Ryan Fraser thrown into the equation as well. But now the new deal seems to be that Ryan Fraser isn't in the equation whatsoever, and it is all money for Livramento. Now, Chelsea will obviously make a bit of cash off this. I mean, look, if it was £23 million, if we'd paid £23 million for him, just say, so that would have banked 15 million from that, and Chelsea would get 8 million. This is because of their sell-on clause they've got. Chelsea had a buyback clause, but I don't think Livramento was interested in going back to Chelsea. He wants the Newcastle move. So, again, absolutely brilliant, and so pleased that we could be getting this player in as well. I mean, look, if he comes in, yes, that probably opens the door to Ashby going on loan somewhere maybe, but that probably do Ashby the world of good. Livramento, we know, has played in the Premier League. He's played for Southampton. So again, and he's very quick and direct. So again, let's see what happens on this one. But hopefully this one could move very quickly. And if it gets done, he could even join up with the squad towards next week somehow. So again, we'll wait and see. Now, Carl Darlow is another player. We are trying to ship out the club. Rumours are he is on standby in America. He's known at any given time that he could be on a flight back to the UK, securing a move elsewhere. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. We know Hull City have pulled out because they can't afford the £5 million price tag. Middlesbrough balked at the price tag, but they've now got new keepers, so they're not looking at Darlow. Also, Leeds and Bournemouth are interested in Darlow. I think if it's between Leeds and Bournemouth, I think he goes to Bournemouth because he wants to stay in the Premier League. But it all depends whether it is a move to Bournemouth or not. So again, wait developments on this one. So this one could hot up in the next few days. Who knows? Let's hope so. But if he's on standby, then obviously something must be happening in the very near future, that's for sure. So again, we wait with interest. Now then, let's talk ESM. Still waiting to hear the clarification on his move when he's moving to Saudi. Anyhow, spoken that ESM didn't want to leave at all, but understands he has to go because one, for FFP reasons, so he knows that, and how the club's got to generate funds. Absolutely class if he hasn't wanted to leave. Yes, I know we'll all be very sad to see him go, but again, it is what it is, and we've got it's evolution at the end of the day. We've got to evolve, and we wish him the best of luck, obviously, when he goes, and obviously we'll still follow and see how Maxi gets on, and hopefully the Saudi League's broadcast somehow, and we can see how he gets on for his new club. But I just want to touch on TalkSport yesterday. I mean, look, Alex Crook and Sam Matterface talking about this. Should this be allowed, sell them to a Saudi League club who's owned by our owners? Hang on a minute. Before you get down that argument, TalkSport, do some research first. Go back to when Lampard left Chelsea and went to New York City. Who owns New York City in the MLS? Oh yes, Manchester City do, don't they? Of course. And where did Lampard go from New York City on loan? He went to Man City and helped them win the league. So did anybody come out at the time and say, oh, hang on, this is too dodgy, this shouldn't have happened, you shouldn't be allowed to do this? No, of course they didn't. They kept quiet. Chelsea are buying Brazilian young players, other players, and where they're going? On loan to Strasbourg, a club that Chelsea own. Is anybody coming out and saying, oh, hang on a minute, you can't do that, you own that club, you're not allowed to sell, but you're not allowed to loan or sell players between clubs? No, of course they're not, because it's not Newcastle United. And every time, all they want to do is every time something's involving our owners, they are desperate to jump in and have a go at us. At the end of the day, butt out. Nothing to do with you, TalkSport, nothing to do with you in the media. Just get on with your jobs and doing what you're supposed to. But the thing is, we're always going to have this scrutiny, and it's absolutely ridiculous, and it's time these people just bored off and stopped. So at the end of the day, it is getting a bit boring now, and we just sit back and laugh at them anyway. So again, we just have to go with that one, unfortunately. But yeah. Anyway, 9 a.m. this morning, the new third kit is released, and we saw a little sneak peek yesterday from Newcastle United, and it's a blue shirt by the looks of it. So we're looking forward to seeing this shirt in its glory at 9 a.m, and we can't wait for that. I will bring you a little video on that as well when it is released. So again, it looks like it's going to be a nice shirt. But again, you can't really tell a lot from that little snippet. It's a little bit of a teaser, isn't it? So we'll have to just wait. Maybe it might be with Harvey Barnes wearing it. Who knows? So again, we'll just wait and see what happens on that one. Talking to Harvey Barnes, that is almost a done deal now, I think. Bar the shouting. And whether he's off to the US already or not, we do not know. Now, Leicester have come out and said he's not match ready. Look, I'm sure we're the judge to make on that, whether he's match ready or not. But at the end of the day, whether he is or not, we'll get him match ready. That's it. Leicester haven't really trained him much. He's not been involved in any of their squads. So yes, he's not going to be match ready, but the only way he'll be match ready is if he gets the training in, and he will get that in, certainly. Talking of the Seller Cup, apparently we will get a £6 million windfall from that tournament as well, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, another name doing the rounds is Conor Gallagher. Apparently we are being linked with him. He does want to leave Chelsea, but if he has to leave, he will consider it. And he will consider either Everton or Newcastle, who have supposedly tabled offers, according to Dean Jones. So again, according to journalist Dean Jones, we have tabled an offer for Conor Gallagher. Chelsea want 50 million, but we're not sure what the offer is. So again, we just wait. He's only 23. He's got a long way to go in the game, and he's done well on loan spells at West Brom and Crystal Palace. So again, we just wait and see what happens on that one. Right, other reports that are coming in, and this is coming from Fabrizio Romano. Now, there's been reports saying that Alex Disasi, the AS Monaco centre half, who we have been strongly linked with. Now, according to various reports we saw, and Keith Downey even came out with it as well and said, look, there is no truth that we are in for Disasi whatsoever. It's all agent driven. Now, according to Fabrizio Romano, the French international is an important target, remains an important target for Eddie Howe. Romano said on the player's side he is open to making the move to Newcastle or Man United. He wants to try the Premier League opportunity in a very clear way. So let's see how the conversation will go with Monaco. But Disasi and Barnes, of course, in a different position, are two important targets for Newcastle. So according to Romano, we are in for him, and Romano doesn't often get stuff wrong, let's be honest. So again, it's one we will just have to wait and see on this one, see if anything does develop. Yes, Keith Downey saying we're not in for him, but again, we will see what happens on that one, and we just wait and see. Right, there is not much more I can really give you on this Friday morning. But if you have enjoyed what you see, please do smash that like. It does really help to keep the channel towards the top of the search. Also, if you are brand new to the channel, then please hit the subscribe button. Sorry, I couldn't get my word out there. Come and join this great community, and that bell notification tells you when I'm live, have a pre-record or any upcoming shows. So yeah, thank you very much indeed for that. 9 AM, new shirt released. Let's look at it and see how it is, and let's see what it's like. And we can't wait for that. But anyway, remember, the future's bright. Today, so I'm having a lovely day off and the weekend off. So until the next time, see you later. Away the lads.